Hey everybody, welcome. Welcome to a Chewing the Fat with Rollin Picker. And today I'm going to be opening, as the title says in the video, I'm going to be opening up a 5-pound Thredup jewelry box. Let me make sure I get my chat up here so I can see what's going on. That's right, I bought a 5-pound Thredup Jewelry Rescue Box, and I got it, I think it was a couple weeks ago on the MSP Auction. Which, guys, don't forget, tonight is MSP at 7 o'clock on Dwayne's channel, MSP, Other Ship Products. And I think it's Sue Ann Conso is going to be on, and I've seen the preview, so she's going to have some pretty cool stuff. But anyway, back to this. I bought a 5-pound Thredup Jewelry Rescue Box from JewelryNurse. And Cindy had mentioned in the auction, I think that they're not doing these anymore. So I went over to Thredup because I've never been there, don't know what it's about. And they don't have, they have the rescue boxes of like the clothes and things like that. But the jewelry now, they just have these boxes like with 30 pieces in them. So it's not like they are weighing them out. That may change. I don't know. It's a whole new concept to me when I went over there to see what was going on. Let me get into the chat real quick and welcome those that are here. Let me pull down my chat and go all the way from the top. Cece's here. Connie, hi. Nana's Treasures, Peggy. For you to love jewelry too. I hope I said that right. Hello. Welcome. Katy Trader's in here. Jaded's in here. Gypsy. Glenn, Swamp Picker. Misha's in here. Welcome. Jennifer Hayes. How's it going? Glad you could make it. We've got Deb's Treasures. Glad to see you here. Hope you're feeling better. I know you've been sick. Helen's in here. Hey, Helen. So get this and that, Kathleen. I'm glad. Yeah, she says you can't get the jewelry box anymore from Thredup. Yeah, I'll explain how I ended up getting with this one here. So get this here. My Skywatch 2. Hi. Raven at our treasure chest. Hi, welcome. Yeah, Kathleen, what it was is normally I've got too much jewelry. Actually, I've got a lot of jewelry, and I've been going through my inventory lately. And I went to the auction with the intentions of not buying any more jewelry. But Cindy put this up, and all the proceeds were going to go to Dwayne. And, you know, I really appreciate what Dwayne and Heather do with the community and the channel, you know, with MSP. Like I say, I remember the beginning years, the beginning, like 2 years ago, it was an infant, you know, and now it was crawling and kind of forming and finding its way. And now it's, I believe, a very popular, if not trending show or channel, the auctions. So when she said it was for Dwayne, I thought, hey, you know what? That's my brother from another mother. I like supporting him and Heather. So I said, you know what? I'll go ahead and bid on it. And I bought it. And, you know, you're jealous. And I can feel your pain because they don't have them anymore. And it's a pretty interesting thing. Angie did me a favor and opened up the box. And she put them in these little tubs. So it's easier for me to handle instead of pulling them, you know, one by one out of a box and trying to dig. And so what we're going to start with first is what we're going to start with first. Hey, Lynn, is a few of the earrings. There wasn't too many earrings in there. There was some singles, and then there was a couple doubles, the ring, and then I think there's a piece of either I got some jade here or a piece of glass. I'm not sure. So guys, we know I have my challenges with holding stuff up. So I'm going to do my best. But I've got the other pair to this. This is like a silver tone earring. There's no marking on it that I could see when I looped it, and it's got like a little crystal diamond or crystal clear one up in the top, and it's got the a red ruby, like, or a red glass stone, and hopefully we'll be able to get this to focus. I know it'll focus on the bracelets because I've already been testing it. So we've got that, and we've got this other one that, again, no marks on it, and but it's really pretty, and it's got some crystals hanging from it, and I have the mate to it over in the over in the tub. Let's try to calm that down. Calm down. Come on, focus. Well, you get the idea. I know the ring's going to show because the ring did. And then this, there's no mark on it. It's cold. It's cold to touch. So I don't know if it's jade or if it's just a stone or, I mean, it's really cold. And no mark on it or anything. And it's a little cut figure. Let me see if I can get, maybe this will help. It tried to come prepared. But back about the Thredup, what I find interesting is just the concept. It's like, I guess people that want to move some of their stuff, they put it over there, or they send it in, or they send you. I don't know exactly how it works, but it seems like let's see if that blocks out the flag. Apparently not. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. And when you go over there, I haven't signed up, but when you go over there, they hit you right away with a $20 off coupon off your first purchase. So I thought that was pretty cool. Then there was this ring in there. And come on. Focus. There it goes. That's kind of pretty. I don't know if this is, it's cold. I don't know. It kind of has a little bit of a white in it. Like, I want to think it's lapis, but there's no marks, and I wouldn't know of anybody that would make a ring and not put a mark on it, you know, to let you know. Oh, there is a mark there. Hold on, guys. This one's got a mark. Let's find out what it says. That's pretty exciting. Let's see if we can read it. Because that one does have an identifying mark. Let's see. Come on. It says Chilean. So I don't even know what that is. CHILLNA. Oh, no, it's China. Ah, China. Chilling. I must be taking a chili or something. It's getting close to dinner time. Wait a minute, I got all that cookie butter too from just last box we opened up. The next thing that I had was a kind of huge tub of bracelets. So I'll show you these. I got a clamper type bracelet right here, and this is really pretty. It's got the enamel on there in gold tone, and it's like that all the way around. Pretty cool. Even on the back side. It's like that on the back side and all the way around. And it's a clamper. That's pretty cool. Here's something that's unusual. I think this was made by somebody because there's no mark, and honestly, it looks like it was just like made out of an aluminum can that was spread over. over, and they just hooked a stone to it, you know. You can see how it's folded over, and on the inside, there's no marks, but it looks to me like somebody tried to make their own bracelet. See how that is right there with the bent over, but it's still a pretty cool piece. And they pop riveted a stone. They pop riveted a stone on it there. And then this one looks heavy, but it's not. It's really light, and it's square, and it's got these grooved lines on it. And once again, it's not focusing like it did in the practice. So might have to end up taking my flag down. And I know there's people that have been wanting me to take it down. I should take it down because it does interfere. Here's a nice little bracelet, a bangle, and it's got red and white crystals, and then gold tone beading on the top. I wish this camera would focus like it was doing earlier. Whoop. Come on. There we go. Well, it was there. That one's pretty. And then I've got another one that's a stretchy. I'll try to move through this a little bit faster, guys. It's got a stretchy with like washers and gold beading. And it stretches. Get this over here. And it stretches out pretty good. And it's still in good shape. Actually, I got two of those. Here's another one. And then I've got, this is pretty cool. I think this is agate. I'm not sure. It's cold to touch. And it's a stretchy. And the stones are pretty cool on it, with the beading in the center. It's a pretty nice piece. I like it. And then this one here is still zip tied together. It's like 5 bracelets in one. It's got these, they're all stretchy. And they've got red stones. And then that's pretty cool. Can add to my inventory. And then this one is pretty heavy. And this is like a memory wire. And I don't know who it's from, but it looks like there's a mark on it. So let's check it real quick. Maybe you guys, maybe I'll find something that's valuable, huh? Vintage 66. Has anybody ever heard of that before? I've never heard of it. And it's it's like on a memory wire. And it looks like little shells and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. Here, let me get this down here. We'll try it again. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's got like these smooth beads, and then on each side of those, the way it's made, they got like, looks like shells, but I know it's not shells. And then this one here says reaction. It's a cool little bracelet with the words on it. Reaction. And it's a charm bracelet, and it's got a high heel on it, got a heart on it. Actually, it's got high heels and hearts, and a flower here, and I do not see a mark. I don't see any stamp. I don't believe there's any sterling silver in here, other than what Cindy said she would add a piece so that we at least got some silver. But it was what it was about. What it was about was to support Dwayne and the channel and the show. So there's that charm bracelet. Oh, look, I got another one of those. So I've got 3 of these. So I'll be running a special on Poshmark on those. Definitely got 3. Ooh, this looks interesting. This one here looks like it has Aurora Borealis beads, and they're cold. So they could be glass right there. And it's got a feather. And I'll look for a mark. That's all these are cold to the touch. And it's a stretchy. A little bit of a stretchy. And then this one's pretty cool. It's white. I've never seen anything like it. And it's not a stretchy. It has a chain, and I think it's got a maker's mark on it. This says Loft. Has anybody heard of Loft? This one's all white. It's pretty cool. Nice white. It's pretty white. And it's got the hook right here. So that's pretty cool. I've never seen anything like. And I don't know this maker. I've never heard of Loft. So if anybody's heard of Loft and you can leave a comment down below, that would kind of help me out. We've got several bangles in here, and these are pretty cool. They all there's 2 that are alike. They have this beading in. They're like there's no mark that says silver, so it's all silver tone. But they've got this beading right there, and I would really hope this thing would try to block out the flag. It's probably bearding on my face, but it's got beading all the way around it. And then this one has it's real dainty and no mark on it. You know, some of this stuff has some wear, but it's still wearable. This one here, it's got a there we go. That all the way around. Let's see if I can try the bead one again, because I'd really like you to see that. Oh, here's another one that's textured as well. Come on. There it goes. It's coming in and out. Let's see if we can do these beaded ones again. These were pretty cool. I like these. I've got 2 or 3 of these in the box. So, you know, and when they make these, I don't know how they determine what goes in what. So I don't know. I know it's a pretty cool concept. I kind of like the idea because you never know what you're going to get, right? Come on, there you go. Well, it's got some little beading and stuff in it all the way around. What do we got here? One more. Oh, this is a cool charm. It's got hearts around it, and they say it says lucky. Oh, it's a gambling one. It's got horseshoe, a dice. It says chance, luck, fate, destiny, and it's got these little charms hanging on it that say those things. And then there's the lucky charm and the dice and the horseshoe. And I don't know if there's a maker's mark on it. I don't see anything right off the bat. And it's a little bit of a stretch. Oh, it wasn't made very well, I guess. So now it's a craft piece. It went all over me. Oh well, that happens sometimes. So I'm gonna have stuff to put into a craft bag, which should make some people happy. Yep, you never know what you're gonna get on a live, guys. We may take jewelry that is good. I'm glad it broke here, and I didn't try to sell it. You know what I'm saying? And then it broke on the other person. That's always something that you want to be careful of. Okay, this one's not a stretchy. This one's got loop. It's got the metal all on it. Let me get that little board. So yeah, snap. Can't believe that. Hey, it happens, you know. So somebody's going to get some really cool beads and little charms. And I think there's one more in here. Hang on, just bear with me, guys. I think there's one more in here. And this one is really pretty. Wow. I don't know who made this. No mark, but it's really small. And it's got the like the I want to say the citrine stones. Let's see if we get it steady. Come on. Steady, steady, steady. It's got the citrine stones, like I guess, you know, the orange, but I think they're just regular crystals. And it's pretty small. So let me see if I got anyone else in here. Nope, I think that's it. So I'm going to put the lid on this one, and I've got one more tub. So, you know, you always think that 5 pounds of jewelry is a lot, and actually 5 pounds isn't a whole lot of jewelry, you know. But there's some nice pieces in here, and there's some nice crafting pieces. So I'll probably end up doing something like that and adding it. But now we're going to get into the necklaces. Let me see, I'll stick this tub right here. Let me open this up. I appreciate you all's patience with me, you know. It's kind of difficult, but it's also good therapy too. And so we'll go ahead and just keep plugging along. Now this looks very, very interesting. Oh, this is pretty. My own hands. Got some necklaces. Hang on. We're going to get that board up here. We're going to try it this way. Got this one. That's pretty cool. Really unusual. Here's another one that this is a toggle. It's beaded. And I think it's really pretty. I think that one's kind of pretty too. And it's toggled. It's a toggle. And they're not really cold. So probably not stone. Ooh. Now this one, wow. This has got an AK on it. So I'm assuming this is Klein. I'll double this up. That's what I'm assuming. So I don't know much, you know. The only pieces I've got of Klein are some real big, thick, gold type chunky bracelets. Hey Hedwig, I'm trying to see the chat too, guys. But I got this ARVA flips. Marie, this is says AK on it. So I'm thinking it's Klein. I'm not sure. I want to get everything tangled up in there. This says a layering bracelet made with Aloha in Hawaii. And it's from Aloha. AlohaHilianaBoutique.com. So that's pretty cool. This little it's a little bracelet. See, it's got like one of those slip knots on it where you can pull it. That's pretty cool. All the way from Hawaii. Hawaii. Loved it when I lived there. Oh, got a little bit of a tangle going. Let me get that out. And get that out of there. Uh-oh. Well, I won't be showing that because that's tangled. Oh, well, we'll get that over there. I want to get to this piece. This is heavy. This is a pendant, and it says VIP magnetic closure. So I have no idea, but this is huge, and this is pretty. So that's like insane. Oh, thanks, RVA. I got a couple tats. I got one on my back, got one on my chest, one on each bicep, one on each forearm, and then I got them on the hands. But this is pretty cool, guys. And it's like it's got I mean, isn't that awesome? Look at the coloring on that. That is cool. Yeah, and it says magnetic closure. So on the back here, it's like it's hinged, and then it's hinged, and then it's got like it's just magnetic down here at the bottom. So this must be so you can put it on some different chains or maybe wear it a different way. Oh my, this is big. This is hooking. And wouldn't you know it, it's tangled up. Whoop. Yeah, I got the tats as a rebellion against my parents. Yeah, I was like 29 years old, married, 2 kids. Then I decided, or 25 or something like that, and I decided, hey, I'm getting a tattoo. And actually, the first one, it started out as I got it over in England, and it cost me a carton of Marlboros. Carton of cigarettes back then was like $1.90. So I got the tattoo for $1.90, and then the second tattoo over there cost me a bottle of brandy, and that was like $6. All right, guys, this one is pretty cool. Look at that. I don't know. You know, it looks like it would be like you call liquid silver, but it's not. And then it looks like mother of pearl shells, you know? I don't know. The beading on it is really cool. And then this here looks like a set of washers, a bunch of washers right here. Looks like a bunch of washers put together. And then it's got a button that looks like it's made out of shell for the clasp. I mean, that's a cool statement piece with the cord. That's gonna look good on Bubba. Bubba is my he's my mannequin, and Lily and I like to dress him up, man. Right now he's kind of sporting a Mr. T look with all the jewelry, except I don't think I ever saw Mr. T wearing a bunch of pearls, but we got some gold hanging on him, and she comes in here every now and then, and it's like, hey, we got to change Bubba. I'm like, yeah, I agree. Now, this got tangled up here. This piece I do not think belongs here. I do not know who makes this. This piece right here definitely does not belong. This is part of a tangle. Or maybe it is part of it. I don't know. It's broken. But I gotta, you know how I collect crosses, guys. I love crosses. Look at this cross. Let me set this up. Yeah, I love crosses. And it's on a nice little silver tone chain. Looks to be about 18 inches. And that's a cool cross. I like that. I like that cross. That's cool. We'll have to figure out the chain. Some of this stuff is tangled up. And I know Angie worked really hard to get them on, you know, not to make sure they were tangled. Yeah, I know, ugly flag, Dwayne. And it always interferes with the image, brother. But if I take it down, all we're going to put up there is Deadpool, and the same thing's going to happen. So maybe I just don't have to have, maybe I need to find a new location. Hint, hint. Adam, or James, hint, hint, on a new location. Here's another cool one that's corded, like, or leather. I think it's leather. And it's got a really cool, really cool, cool stone on it. I don't know if that's a real stone or not. But I don't see a mark anywhere. I don't see a mark that says anything about who or where it came from. And like I say, guys, if any of the, you know, like I say, I didn't need the jewelry, but I bought it because the money was going to go to Dwayne and Heather. And I just encourage you guys, you know, if you see something you like it and they offer it up and it's, you know, to pay Dwayne for doing what he does. Because, you know, for those that are probably going to come in here afterwards when this reloads, Mothership Products does not make a dime off of the auctions. I mean, every time I've sold on the auctions, he's never had like, there's no buyer's premium or a seller fee. He doesn't do any of that. He does it for the pure love of helping people get their items out there and get their stuff sold. You know, he's all about helping us make some extra, you know, jingle in our pocket. So I think it's really nice when somebody puts up something to sell, and then it becomes a competition. Of course, because of Mama Chelly, I'll always have to bid high because she loves Dwayne a lot. And if I didn't, she'd be like, why didn't you do that? And then I'd have to explain it to her. And I just don't want to have to, you know, go down that road, let's just say. But, or there's also, if you can do it, I encourage you to do I know that Google gets a big chunk on the super chat, but you know what? If you can give a couple bucks, man, let's support Dwayne and Heather in this. Because like I say, he's been doing it for 2 years. And look, I got some really cool jewelry pieces out of it. I help support a friend and a brother. And I guess Heather be my sister. You know, I support them. And, you know, it's just a cool way of spreading the love. This, guys, is really cool. This is cold. This might be something here. I'm going to have to really, really look at this because this is ice freaking cold. And I'm telling you, it looks to me like lapis. But then I don't know. I'm not a gemologist. I haven't gone to the school. But I know from some pieces that I've bought before and the way the stone looks and the pieces, it's knotted in between each stone. It's knotted. And you know what? Now, I know lapis, whoever's in here that knows this stuff, correct me if I'm wrong, but lapis can have white in it also. And I think I got a lapis. I think I got a lapis necklace, guys. I think that's genuine. I think that's genuine. So if it is, that's score. That is a score. If it is. I hope so. Yeah, but you know, I love the auctions. I love what people bring. If you guys are into the jewelry, I can tell you for tonight for sure. If you haven't, hey, can any of the mods put in Dwayne's link to the show and to the Facebook to his Facebook group page so people can go check the preview? Sue Ann can sew. It says, or Sue Ann, watch me sew, or something like that. She's got a lot of. Oh my God, just a Mr. T piece. Holy moly! Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. Look at that. Good Lord Almighty. Hey, Mandy, glad you could make it. Look at the size of this sucker. Holy moly, that is heavy. Is there a mark on here? Yes, we can tell who made this. There's a maker's mark on the tag. That's like a Mr. T piece. This would definitely look good on Bubba, and I'm pretty sure once Lily sees it, she'll be like, we got to put that on Bubba, so the pearls will be coming down. For sure. But, yeah. Yeah, you're right, Dwayne. That is a Mr. T, isn't it? I mean, it's heavy, man. This sucker, I think this was most of the weight that was in the jewelry bag, in the jewelry box. Hold on, I can't even. All right, Angie, I'm getting my workout today. What? I don't even know this maker. BAU BAUBLE bar, bobble bar? Bobble bar? All right, guys. I don't know, but I'm going to tell you what. Cindy sold this as a 5-pound jewelry box. And I'm telling you right now, this piece was 90% of the weight. 90%. Look at how freaking huge that is. Oh my God. That's insane. You'd have to have like a power lifter neck to wear that. Bob, okay, so that says Bobble Bar. So is that a desirable brand, or is that just, do they make a lot of statement necklaces, or? Well, here's the second piece that's really heavy. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's real pretty. Wow. This appears to be like it would be like a real close necklace. It's not very big in the neck, so I would say that's almost like a choker. That is beautiful with the stones. And I don't see a name. I don't see a name, but it's super heavy too. So I think it's been this one, and then this one is heavy too. A lot of stone. But you know what? I'm looking at these beads on this, and I've seen beads, these blue ones, these turquoise. Let me get my little board up here. Guys, this necklace, I want to say they remind me of paper beads. You know, the paper beads, or barrel paper beads, or not the flat ones, but these ones. And or if they're stone, it's dyed because it's white inside. It's white inside, but it's a very, very pretty necklace. It's actually a 2-strand. Here, I think I can get this like this. It's a 2-strand. See that? 2 strands. And the mark, no mark on it. I don't see a mark. But that's pretty. We're almost getting down to the end, guys. Some of this is tangled up. It's going to be really hard to get out. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, we got some tangle going on here. So we'll be almost done here, unless I can get this stuff untangled. There's some nice pieces. Another cross. Cool. I love the crosses. Oops, it's got a little something. Oh, it's a set. Okay, cool. It's earrings and a cross. We'll have to get it untangled. But there's the earrings. Oh, get it over here. There's the earrings. Block the flag out. And then here's the cross, which is pretty cool. Looks just like it. And that looks like an enamel piece. I want to say enamel. So we got that in there. I'm working on a new camera, guys, a different camera. So the next time I do a show and tell, the video will be way, way, way better. And then this is a no name on it, but it looks like a shark's tooth. And this looks like leather, or no, wood. This is wood beading, and it looks like a shark's tooth, a real one. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Dwayne, you'll have to see me in HD. Isn't that terrible in 4K? My shoulders are kind of acting up a little bit, guys. I got 2 more pieces I want to show you, and we may be wrapping this up. This piece is from, okay, no name. No name. Yeah, Rollin picker in 4K. And I'll do slow motion stuff. That'd be cool, wouldn't it, Dwayne? Let's see. Come on. It's that bobble bar bear or bobble bar that Sue Ann had mentioned, and it's a pretty cool piece. It's just on an 18-inch, about an 18-inch chain, and it looks like the world. Actually, it flipped on me. Don't actually look like a world. It looks like a circle with a bunch of grids. But what's cool is it pivots. What it does is it swings. It moves right here. This part is hinged. See, it's hinged. So I don't, it's kind of like got a thing that'll move, like right here. This part comes down, and then that's the back side. I don't know why it's white on the back. I don't know if that's a sticker or it looks like an what do they call them, an inlay? Looks like an inlay. And then there's this, more Aurora Borealis beads. This is pretty. And this, I do not see a maker's mark on it. But it's very pretty. Let me get it untangled and up on the board. And that's the Aurora Borealis type beads. And then I got a big tangled mess in here, which I don't know if I did it or by pulling stuff out, or if it just, because I know Angie worked hard to get it untangled. And yeah, I'm not gonna be able to show this. It's just really tangled. So basically, guys, I don't want to go too long. I want to make sure everybody has enough time to go get something to eat. Make sure we get to the auction. Guys can put Dwayne's thing up there again for me, and this way I can just look at the chat real quick. I encourage you guys to, if you've seen anybody new in here, to go check them out. And if you're at the auction Hey, Kelly, how's it going? Glad you can make it. If you're at the auction, and thanks, Dwayne, for putting that up there. Make sure you guys get over there to the auction. If you get a chance and you can, kick him a couple bucks either through a super chat. Because like I said, he does not get paid. The auction's at 7 p.m. Central, Kim. He doesn't get paid for this. Him and Heather don't get paid for putting this together. He's done this 2 years, and never once have I ever heard him ask for a dime, for doing it. He does it for the love of helping the community. And, we need to show our support. And, you got good people working at helping other good people, sell some things. Of course, when you do the super chat, I think, Dwayne, correct me if I'm wrong, or I think YouTube takes 30%. So, like they got to get their cut from it. So the best way is to do it is if the reseller is offering, like Cindy did here, is offering something, jump in there, man. Help. Let's keep the MSP auctions going. It's a great venue. Dwayne doesn't have to do it. Heather doesn't have to do it. And like he says there, yes, Google gets 30%. Or make a small donation. You can send it to friends and families to him, because it's like a donation. It's his bandwidth and his time, and he's been doing it for over 2 years, guys. I bought a lot of cool stuff. Bought a lot of cool stuff through that auction, and Dwayne can probably attest to it, and I'm sure the rest of the family can. Bro, I got boxes upstairs that I know I've not cut the tape yet, and we're slowly working through them. But I promised Cindy, because she did say during the show, I'm pretty sure Dwayne heard it, because I know I laughed. She said, "Mike, you're going to have to show it. You can't keep it until it turns. You can't wait to open it till it turns vintage." So I wonder how many pieces I got upstairs that have gone vintage over 2 years. Who knows? Wouldn't that be my luck? And Dwayne, it's the showing the love, brother. Let me tell you something, man. You guys, just a little backstory. So, because some of you now are getting into the MSP auctions, you're just seeing the end result of some painstaking starting out. I know there were people that said that it would never fly, it would never work. When I first went to the first one, Dwayne was calling. He didn't have the real confidence like he has now, and he jumps in there. He knows about the products. He's kind of educated himself over the 2 years so that he can, do the best that he can for each reseller. And I remember the first one was with Walk and Picker. It's Chris, right? Walk and Picker. And boy, you're right, Dwayne. Those were rough, but you know what? I was so intrigued with the concept, because at first I looked at it, I have a way to source, okay, because I couldn't get out. So now I have a way to source. But then what you find out you're doing, which MSP is a great way to source, guys. But then you find yourself, like I found myself buying because of memories, childhood memories, or memories I had, with my kids or things. And I ended up buying like that. And I've got a lot of stuff that'll never make eBay, never make Poshmark, never make my own websites or BCA auctions. It'll never make those places, because I'm keeping them. The Board and Cow, yeah, that was a good one, Dwayne. That one there, I remember, that one, guys. I was battling, I think it was Kim, wasn't it? Chad's wife, Golden Finger Picker, Silver Picking Queen. I think that's her name online. But I wanted that Board and Cow because we had one when I was a kid, and didn't make it. I didn't get it. Yeah, Kim Pagel, and she outbid me. And I think it got up to like $150, and I was like, I just got to let it go. And then what happened was I bought a lot from John, Cincinnati Picker, and I bought a bunch of Pez, Pez dispensers that were still in the bag and a bunch of other things. And I didn't really look in the box. And so this tells you how this community is. Okay. I didn't look all the way in the box. I just pulled out a few of the Pez dispensers because there was like a whole ton of them. Star Wars, Simpsons, all that. So I just pulled like out 10 or 15. I think there was like 40 or 50 in the box. So I didn't really go into the box. I just pulled up the lid, you know, one of the covers, and just grabbed a handful of stuff out to show. And after I did the video, John contacted me through email. He said, "Did you not open the box and look all the way in it?" And I'm like, "No. Why? Is there something in there that I missed? I think I got everything." And he said, "I think you need to open the box all the way up." So I opened the box all the way up, and there in the top, on top of like on the corner top of all these Pez dispensers was the Board and Cow. So Kim sent that to me. I guess my story about how we got one in the free ice cream for a year with my dad milking Elsie the cow for a crack radio, the local radio station, through a contest back when I was a kid. I guess it touched her. And, you know, that's the kind of people that are in this community, guys. So just know when you're buying stuff, you know, you can use MSP as a source, and it's a great way to relive your childhood memories, you know. I mean, I'm just an old guy in a bed, and when I see stuff, I either want to buy to support Dwayne, or when I buy, I get yelled at a lot because it's memory, and I don't want to let this stuff go, you know. We don't pay attention to it when we're young, and then when we're older, we spend a lot of money chasing it. But the MSP is a great place to do it. It's a great place to meet people. It's a great way to network. I made a lot of friends, chat with them a lot of times, exchange ideas, you know, and that's what it's all about, guys. So I encourage you to go on over there and take part of that, and get involved in it. You know, if bye, Swamp Picker. Thanks a lot for coming by. And like, go check out it tonight. I don't know. Did somebody put up the Facebook group page so they could go and check the preview? Sue Ann's got a lot of cool stuff. So, and pretty jewelry. So you guys need to go check it out. I see Dwayne and Immortal are talking. 420 on the 20th of April. Hey, 420. Hey, isn't that cool? 420. Hint, hint. Any of my fellow old school stoners out there at 420? It's going on Grumpy, and is it going on Grumpy? I think it's going on Grumpy and Dia. So on 420, what a great day to pick, huh? Well, Kim, if you want to friend me, just I'll put it in here because there's a couple of us throughout the world, but there's this one. Go over to Facebook, go there, go here, and send me a friend request through there. Just when I know it's going to come coming from a Kim, and I'll be able to see pictures, and you'll know it's me. And anybody that wants a friend request, go ahead and do it. Tia didn't pick the date, so Barb must have picked the date. That's because she's always puffing on that ganja box you hear. She says she's vaping. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's vaping. And it's 2 days before Dia's birthday. Wow. So yeah, guys, if you want to sell your stuff, I always tell anybody when people ask me to call an auction for them, the first thing I always said was, "Have you tried Dwayne?" And there's a reason for trying Dwayne. It's not that I don't want to do it. You know, I mean, I'll help anybody that needs some help, you know, if I've got time. Right now, like I said, Dia's taking over the auction thing for me because I've got some other things that I want to do, and I couldn't devote the time to it. But I always told him, have you tried Dwayne, MSP Auction? You're going to get more eyes on it, and there's going to be more money. Because for me, it's all about the reseller making more money. So if you guys want to declutter and, you know, help Dwayne's channel grow. Schedule a date with him. Hey, NASCAR man. Hey, Ashley. Welcome. Contact Dwayne. Now, I know he's booked out for a ways, but, you know, guys, it's worth getting in on it, and you'll have some fun. You'll declutter, or as Dwayne says, especially with the jewelry, it's like nobody ever really buys it to keep it. It kind of like switches hands. It goes from one reseller to another, and it just goes around in this circle of resellers. Few pieces get kept, but he's right. You know, a lot of it just goes from one reseller to another, and it makes its rounds. And I'm sure I've bought stuff that I've bought and sold before. You know, I mean, it always comes back home. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for coming and checking me out and checking out the video and checking out this haul. Well worth the money. I believe it's well worth the money, especially if this is what I think this is. If this, because it looks like it. If this is real lapis, then I've scored. And with the different size of the beads, and if I can get it to focus, you can see the little striations of white in there. So you know, great box, great purchase. Help a friend out, and I want to thank you all for coming here. And they're asking, Barbara's asking you, Angie, what happened to your diamond painting? Guys, she didn't have diamond painting this last Thursday because it was Lily's, what is it, open house or some school thing. You had to go meet the teacher or talk to the teacher about something. So, but I'm pretty sure she's going to do one next Thursday. And if she does, you guys just contact her. Contact her if you want to get in on it. You know, like I'd like to see Dwayne in there doing his diamond painting. You know, it'd be kind of cool to watch him do it. So, yeah, Kathleen, it goes around and around, and we still make money. Yeah. So with that said, guys, I want to thank you all for coming here and supporting me. You all bring, like I said in last night's video, you all bring in one way or another, you all bring value to my life, and I appreciate that, and I hope that I bring value to your life as well. And you know, don't forget to thumbs up or like. Don't forget to like, leave a comment down below. Any questions or any comments? Subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, click that notification bell, because I'm going to probably be doing more live openings. I've got a lot of hoard here that I have to go through, and I thought, well, I better share it with my friends. And then share this video with other people that you think might find it interesting, and see what some of us resellers do. Hey, Barbie Crafts, thanks for coming by. And you know, with that said, I want to ask God to bless you all with much success, great life, great health, happy family, just prosper you. May your shelves empty so you can buy more cool stuff, because I know that's what I'm trying to do. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Rollin Picker out.